Sound Production. Sound Production. Sound Production.
Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's stream. Right now, there's also a shit ton of topics I want to talk about that pretty much relates to what a lot of men go through in today's society today. I know you guys already, heard the ins and outs of what you shouldn't do and what you should do and blah blah blah. Okay, fine, whatever. I want to give you guys current, right? Because what happened back in 2016, 2015 is completely different of what's happening right now. So I really do want to give you guys some sound advice on dealing with these Thadianas, dealing with these OnlyFans, dealing with these webcam girls, whatever you want to call them. This situation needs to be resolved. I wouldn't say as a whole, but if you have a daughter, I'm telling you right now, chat, you need to treat her like fucking Rapunzel. Yeah, keep her trapped in that motherfucking castle. At least she ain't starving. At least she's still eating good. At least she's still dressing good. At least she's still fucking doing whatever she wants to do in a sense of autonomy, except for certain situations. But that's just me. I'm not telling you guys to do it, but that's just me. This is why I hope that in the future I have a son. I really do hope that I have a son because, at least in my opinion, a son is a lot easier to raise than a daughter. I repeat, a son is much easier to raise than a daughter. If anybody wants to disagree, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Because based on my experience, especially what's happening in 2023 when it comes to modern women or Western women, imagine you gotta deal with that bullshit when your daughter is a fucking teenager. Even worse, if your daughter was in college. You really think that she's not getting railed out? I know a lot of fathers think about this, but they don't want to admit it. Which is why in my previous stream, I said that if my daughter wants to participate in promiscuous behavior, wants to participate in the OnlyFans, wants to be a webcam girl, or whatever you want to say it, she will not be associated with my family any longer. Once again, it's my personal opinion. She will not be associated with me whatsoever. In fact, she better change her name. She better change her motherfucking name. Because, at least to my knowledge, if you are a very good father and you really try to put your son or daughter in the right path, I don't blame you if your son or daughter derails on the goals in life and you don't want anything to do with them. I don't blame you at all. But I got examples. I do have examples up here right now. Let me see who's in the chat. Let me see. All right, I see Kono. What's going on, bruh? I see Gatekeeper. He says, Chin Chaz, what did you do this time? You better be the buck. Chaz didn't do anything. He's playing his video game. You know what I'm saying? He has to make sure that he is flawless with that video game. I don't give a fuck if he plays video games or not personally. As long as you're able to keep up with the Grigas and spew out some good shit, that's all that matters. In fact, Chin Chaz, he is the second one or the first one. I forgot. He is the one that got 100,000 views on one of his videos, which is fucking astronomical to the warband. He literally got over 100K. 100K. And of course, when you decide to be successful and decide to not associate with your past friends because you're pieces of shit, your past friends, they become jealous, they become nervous. They be like, oh my God, how dare this guy think that he's better than us? And then the drama begins. All I'm saying is, if you have a good father in life, whether you're in the hood or not, it plays a gigantic big factor. Oh, Sir Eudes, what do you mean about the hood? Well, when it comes to the hood, majority of those motherfuckers are single mothers. And we already know the statistics of single mothers. Just putting it out there. So you this Undead Chronic, Ruby Manic are also streaming on 8 p.m. tonight, while Chronic starts at 9:30. Hey, they can stream. Hey, once again, this is the beauty of the warband. You have 3, 4, 5 different people to switch around when it comes to content. Honestly, that's the overall goal, according to my knowledge. This is pretty much what we wanted. Whether it's together or it's separate, as long as you are still engaged to Undead Chronic, Hammerhand, me, the Gray Ghost, Manic the Man Mechanic, Mac the Snapper, Chin Chaz, like etc. As long as we're able to keep you entertained, you'll come back. Oh shit. For no reason says go to chat stream is better. Sure, if you want to watch video games, yeah. I haven't played video games in a long time. But if you guys decide to go there, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I do plan on playing and finishing Ninja Gaiden in the near future. But besides that, yeah, don't expect a video game video for me. Don't expect that. So Tanar, he says, well, damn, after like 8 months, I can finally chat on Unis's stream again. Hey, I don't know if that's one of my mods or whatever, but I had no reason to block you. No reason whatsoever. None. Oh shit. Hold up. Damn, I didn't pay attention to the chat. That's on me. Oh shit. Uh Brothers of Light with a $2 donation says feminism grapes and abuses children. Raise none. Oh, bro, don't get me started, especially when it comes to the public schools. There's a bunch of weirdos, a majority of them are females, wants to educate your son or daughter about the LGBTQIA community. And they go to a point where they are pretty much demonstrating sexual acts in front of 20, 30 children. And they really act surprised when I don't want my kids in public schools anymore. And once again, that's hypothetically if I had kids. If. Because currently I don't have kids. All right, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Noctis says, I like Undead Chronic. More Mortician, Yeet, Chaz. What is Mortician? What is this content? Because I'm curious now. If you're gonna put him over me, you gotta send me some videos. Oh shit. All right. Hold up. Oh god. Okay, you guys are just talking shit in the chat. Let me go ahead and bring up the first video. Oh, it's not video. My bad, y'all. It's not video. That's my fault. It's a picture. So, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? We called this shit for years. Listen, for years to the point where I wasn't even in the war band. I wasn't even in the war band. And Undead Chronic was calling this dude out multiple occasions. Multiple occasions. But he had to go do a whole fucking tour between 2022 and 2023 to try to debunk the red pill so fucking bad. But of course, life doesn't work that way. Life is very, very unfair. So life was like Uno reverse card, And currently his wife, and once again, this is the reason why I don't feel bad for him. His wife was on another show. I forgot what it was, but she was called out on multiple occasions of being a gold digging whore. On multiple occasions. But she is so deluded, or she knows what's actually happening and she's being exposed. So she's putting on the extra layer of bait and switch mask in order to look pretty and cutesy. And oh, I don't know why Destiny wants to leave me. And do you know what's the most fucked up part about this is? She left Destiny for a dude that looks way weaker than him. I wasn't able to look it up on time. That's my fault. But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna read the caption. This nigga spent the last year debunking the red pill only to become living proof of it. Is he wrong? Is he wrong? I doubt it. I doubt he was wrong. Because once again, he was warned for motherfucking years. And in fact, that in one of his videos, because I was snooping around, he spent around 100 grand to 200 grand for her to have a passport or whatever the fuck it's called. Listen, first off, and I'm talking about me personally, I will struggle to think about giving my sibling a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. Do you think I'm going to give some random bitch hundreds of dollars just to exist in my country? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. You're supposed to make her work for it. She is the one that's supposed to boss up her own money and then come to the States. Because whether you win or lose, she's on her motherfucking own. But you're a fucking dumbass. You were thinking with your little head and not your big head. You honestly think that you were able to change a hoe to a housewife. Oh, Serenas, why you calling Destiny's ex-wife a hoe? Well, because Destiny took his ex-wife away from another man. I repeat, Destiny took his ex-wife away from another man. And I truly believe in karma. I really do. Karma or common sense. If she's willing to dump a dude to get with you, are you really that retarded to not realize that she is going to replace you with somebody better? And this dude, for the last couple years, when I was on YouTube, for the last couple years, he was fighting so fucking hard to say that red pill's trash, red pill's this, red pill's that, red pill's a cope, red pill, they really don't know how to get women. I'm the one that's married. Yeah, I have an open relationship, but hey, at least I have a woman that's committed to me. Ooh, and you're single and you have to chill out hundreds of thousands, let alone millions, to this random Sweden bitch that you picked up from another fucking dude because you really thought that you was that guy. Guess what? You're not. You're not. I completely guarantee if I am the one that is approaching your ex-wife when you guys were still married, it will be easy peasy for me to fucking smash and dash. Right? Like I'm serious. Smash and motherfucking dash. And Destiny wouldn't be able to do shit. That's how weak and fucking compromised this motherfucker is. To the point where I really think that the fact that he dyed his hair blue is a defiant against Red Pill. Like, why else would he dye his hair blue? Oh, because I think I'll look good in blue. Shut the fuck up. You're doing this. On top of that, you go on a whole ass tour to discredit the red pill philosophy or the men going their own way philosophy. Look at your ass now. Look at you now. You look dumb. You look confused. You look stupid. You look flabbergasted. You look bamboozled. And for what? And for what? Some puniti that you didn't even own in the first place? You fucking retard. Jesus Christ. Hold up. I miss hold up. Okay. Jampar with the $2 donation says she left him for a nigga in a dress. She did. She did. I honestly thought that Destiny was the epitome of a feminine dude pretending to be masculine. But no. No. The bar got even lower. She honestly got with a guy that has literally the least testosterone that I've ever seen. If I was Destiny, I would never show my face on social media ever again. If I was Destiny. But of course, Destiny, he has no morals, he has no code, he has no line, he has none of that shit. So when he got cucked in front of the entire world, of course, he's going to continue make videos and try to paint himself as a fucking victim because, oh, type of man like Destiny, he doesn't like to fucking take accountability for his dumb bullshit decisions. And yes, I am a lot harder on men than men with women when it comes to accountability. I really am. You really think that men 9 times out of 10, you really think that they're able to get away from accountability? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Because if a man fucks up, immediately you see 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking guys telling that dude, you fucked up. What's going on? Garrett Grant, he says, gifted 1 Sir Eudes membership. Well, hopefully anybody that claims that, be my guest. Be my guest. Frost says, yeah, she left Destiny for a bigger sword boy. Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it threw me off guard. It really did. So is Melina right in the fucking head? Does she has her screws on straight? Really? I doubt it because according to this picture right now that you've seen, and this is the thing that was after the divorce filing. Look at the screen. Melina contacts Destiny and asks for money. Bitch, you ruined my motherfucking life and you asking me for money? Bitch, I hope that you rot on the side of the goddamn street. The audacity. This is what I'm talking about. She has Destiny so pussy whipped. So pussy whipped that she had the audacity to be like, oh, he's gonna give me whatever I want. He's gonna pay for this and that and blah blah blah. I don't know if he did pay for that or not. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, this is Destiny's fault for putting up this frame that he is easily taken advantage of. That's on him. That's on him. Because when I deal with women out here in the civilian world, they know damn well that I am not a motherfucking, how you say, Steve Urkel or I'm not one of these weak dudes. So don't even try to fucking one up me because you're gonna lose badly. I'm willing to put my foot down, but Destiny, the one that is a fucking multi-millionaire is too much of a motherfucking pussy to let his ex-wife know that, hey, I don't tolerate this shit. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. If you don't want to do it, get the fuck out. And he already fucked up that he signed the marriage contract in the first place. If he didn't sign that marriage contract, I guarantee you that girl that Destiny was with, she'll be singing a different tune. God damn, hold up. Okay. Cesspool says humiliation ritual. Trying to normalize this with a $2 donation. Yeah, pretty much that's what's going on. That's literally what's going on. If they want to get to the next level, they gotta do so like one of the most humiliating bullshit to make themselves weak and frail in the name of Hollywood. And if you guys disagree, you can get fucked. Because evidence don't lie. Please bring in evidence to tell me that Hollywood isn't against straight males, let alone straight white males. Please bring in the evidence. If you can't, Disney can get fucked. Jempar with the $2 donation says, I hope she takes the whole bag. Honestly, that will be a very, very big lesson. Very big lesson. Chaos for you. 728 says, I am 6'1". Yeah. Yeah, man. You see, you know what's the fucked up part about this, Chaos? You meet the bare minimum. You meet the bare minimum. And you already know how many men are unable to reach 6 foot or higher. So the fact that majority of these women are like, oh, you need to be 6 foot. You need to have 6 packs abs. You need to have a 6-figure income. You need to have everything in order before I even give a chance to you. Majority of these men can't even reach 6 foot, unfortunately, because of genetics. So you already know what's up, Chaos. You already know what's up. No, that's not her. Okay. But I pretty much proved my point when it comes to Destiny. Destiny is one of the biggest cucks of all time on social media, and he is still in denial to the point where he is really trying to justify him still associating with his ex-wife, let alone his ex-wife is asking for money. Bitch, you can burn and die for all I care. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. If you betray my loyalty, if you betray my trust, you're nothing to me. Me as a man, you're nothing to me. I'm sorry, you're not. I can never trust you, let alone I don't even know if you're going to be loyal in the first place. So why in the fuck will I walk down the aisle and put a ring on your finger, knowing that it is incentivized for you to ruin my life and go to the divorce and family courts? It makes no sense as a man. And when a man learns all this information and still wants to go through with the wedding, you can't stop him, but you can laugh at him. Best believe in the future, I will be laughing at a lot of people thinking that they're hot shit on this and that, on their looks, on their game, on their sex, and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to laugh at them because I already know it's a big facade. It's a big facade. If you have to brag about it on the top of your lungs about how good your cooch is, or how good your schlong is, or oh, I can last all night, baby. Guess what? First off, you're a fucking asshole. Let alone, I doubt that you're able to last. Because you don't have to brag about shit if you know that you're gonna be lasting. You don't. But of course, there's a lot of PUAs. There's a lot of motherfuckers, the coaching red pill bullshit that wants to be like, oh, look at the women that I got, even though I paid them $100 to walk with me. Ooh, look at this dude that I'm helping, even though he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. But I'm going to take his money anyway because he is a naive motherfucker. But that's just me. That's just me. I just had to put it out there. All right, let me share this tab. Before I continue, if you want to support your boy Sir Yeetus, there's a link on top of the chat, Cash App / Sir Yeetus, or you can super chat. Any donation is appreciated. You guys were very generous this month, okay? Very generous. I am trying to get new artwork done as soon as possible. So in 2024, you guys won't be seeing the similar things that I have right now. Just wait on it. But it's all thanks to you guys in the chat that decided to donate. Thank you very much. I am on Replicant Fish's channel. I'm gonna skip through some of this stuff, but I think that it's very relevant to what's going on. I'm gonna try to. All right, here we go. What up? Fucking damn it. All right.
I just would love for a man to see me as the person that I really am, rather than what I can provide for him. Because I realize that's why a lot of women are in romantic relationships and partnerships with men, is that they have this currency that they can provide for men.
Yeah, beauty is a.
See, that's what she doesn't comprehend. Listen, and this is something that's very important to any 4 or 5 women that decides to watch my channel. If you're gonna be dealing with a woman and a woman's like, oh, you gotta accept me for who I am, she's a walking red flag. Okay, guess what? Majority of women in the West today, they will not hesitate. They will not hesitate to point and laugh on countless motherfucking men if they say that, oh, you're a virgin. Oh, you must be gay. Oh, I bet your pecker is like 4 inches. A lot of bullshit that men cannot change. Think about it. Women today, they like to shame men on things that they cannot change. But as soon as you tell a woman, like, hey, put down the phone, put on your motherfucking gym wear, and run the goddamn treadmill, we are accused of being fat phobic. We are accused of being fat phobic. Like, are you stupid or are you motherfucking dumb? And I say this with majority of women. I don't know if this is some sneaky conniving bullshit that women do when it comes to the fat acceptance nonsense, like the ideology. But guess what? If you want to attract men that you want to attract, don't come on social media and bitch and motherfucking moan. Because guess what? Men, we have to talk about issues, male issues that we cannot change. I repeat, we cannot change. But when it comes to women, when it comes to their appearance, right? Unless they want to take a shortcut when it comes to liposuction, go to the goddamn gym and run the treadmill. Go to the gym and do some high rep, low weight workouts because you cannot lift as much as me. So like get the fuck out of here. Hit the weights, hit the treadmill, go to the motherfucking sauna, stop eating at fast food every other goddamn day. Then maybe you be able to attract the man that you want. Oh, am I mean? Oh, am I sexist? Am I bigoted? Am I misogynist? Oh my God. Sir, you just telling the truth. How dare he? Oh shit. Oh wait, hold up. I miss your hold up. Chaos for you says, what's not to say? Doctors are saying perfectly healthy children have issues, so the parents will be compelled to abort to save it from a life of suffering. Yeah, I see. If there's clear cut proof that the child is actually having medical problems, I see where you're coming from. And I would not oppose to abortion. I will not. I will much rather, if the child is doomed, yes, unfortunately, I'm using the word. If the child is doomed to be born with some type of defect, let alone some type of rare genetic disease where it's agonizing pain, yeah, I would much rather have my child be aborted. I really do. But the big thing is, majority of women in the West, they don't care what kind of sickness or what kind of disease or what kind of defect that their child has. If they're able to catch you as a man, especially a man of value that earns high money, I'm not saying that's the only value, but that's a large component. If a man is able to make a shit ton of money and this woman is able to get pregnant by that very same man, I guarantee you she's not getting rid of the baby. And this is written by design. This isn't out of nowhere, okay? Of course, she's going to have sole reproductive rights, whether her child lives or dies. It doesn't even matter if the child is healthy or not. Western society condition women that having a child in your belly or a fetus is an inconvenience. It's a clump of cells. It's not alive yet. But these very same dumbass broads get pissed off and mad and mope and complain and bitch when a shit ton of men decides to go overseas. Stop it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Cause a lot of women like this one and plenty others, they don't understand how much it affects men. Because guess what? Of course, they don't give a fuck about what a man thinks. But I'm still going to dive deep in. A man's legacy has gotten destroyed if she decides to get an abortion. If there is any type of life-threatening injuries when it comes to the child, okay, that's one thing. But if the child is perfectly healthy, but yet the mother decides to waltz on in and walk into the abortion clinic and disregarding whatever you say and decides to kill your legacy, believe me, there's a lot of men out there that are the most patient motherfucking monks in the world. Because I guarantee you right now, there is a good amount of men that will go over the edge knowing that their girl that decided to have sex, decided to, not decided, but in the process get pregnant, but then disregard how the man feels that she slept with. She disregards his feelings, his point of views, his advice, and she just walks on into the abortion clinic. It ends your legacy. But then they want to act dumb and confused and stupid when they're in their late 30s and they're only surrounded by a bunch of cats. Come on. Stop that shit. Stop it. All right, hold up. Let me go to this one. All right, hopefully you guys can see. Once again, this is another video of replicant fish. I just needed to talk about this one.
One of the things that haunts me because I'm 36 and I'm single is
Okay.
what the hell is wrong with me?
So you guys already heard forefront. She's 36, she's single, and for some reason she doesn't even know what the hell is wrong with her. She is so oblivious. She is like she is bamboozled on why she is 36 and single. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? And I guarantee you, 16 years prior, and I'm be honest, I'm keeping 100 with you guys. 16 years prior, I guarantee you, she was a fucking dime. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because once again, she's not completely ugly. She's not. So let's rewind it from 36 to 20. I guarantee you, she was a motherfucking dime. And because she was a motherfucking dime, she honestly thought that the rules don't apply to her and she can do whatever she want, whenever she want, how she does it, blah, 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 this and that. And guess what? This is what happens at the end. This is literally what happens at the end. Are you stupid or are you dumb? You wasted your prime years. Once again, I don't have sympathy for women. Like, once again, if she was married and out of nowhere her husband passed away, okay, I can see that as an exception. But if you went from 18 to 36 and you can't keep a man, if that's not a walking red flag, I don't know what to tell you. Rusty Rivers, what is going on, bruh? What is good? I'm just spewing out my opinions on certain topics. That's pretty much what it is. And I am having a motherfucking blast because, like I said before, she isn't ugly. She's not ugly. Okay? We can get that shit out the way. But she's 36. So from 18 years old to 36, she couldn't keep a man. If that's not a walking red flag, I don't know what it is. Let's see what else she has to say. I'm about to fast forward.
What's wrong with me? And for some reason, the last month I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, what is so wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with me?
But what is that's making her and keeping her single at 36?
Always the man's fault.
Yeah, she could be many things, but why is she single at 36.
What the hell is wrong with me? Why? I can't make something work. And, you know, the two loves of my life, I had children with them.
Oh, you guys heard it. You guys heard it yourselves. She just said that she has two loves of her life. How does that make any fucking sense? She has two loves of her life, baby daddies, and she had kids with these two men. But she has the audacity to hop on social media and act dumb and confused and confuzzled and bamboozled or fucking tricked. Like, are you stupid or are you motherfucking dumb? Probably both. Of course, nobody's gonna take you seriously as a single mother, let alone you have two different baby daddies. I guarantee you, one or both is hitting that puniti on the daily, guaranteed. But oh, I don't want to get my cheeks clapped anymore. I want something real. Ooh, that's pretty much what happens. That's pretty much what happens. And they expect a man similar to her age that did that played his cards right, that worked very fucking hard, that had his life financially stable, to be loyal to a used up 304? Just think about it, gentlemen. Just think about it. That's all I'm saying, man. Just think about it. Just think about it. Hold up. I'm going to share this video. Let me get this right quick. Brothers Delight with the $2 donation says those poor kids will I don't know, I can't even say the word. Lament seeing mom's vids for real. What does lament mean? Why couldn't you just say hate? Why are you being all fucking like educational on me right now? I'm not hating on you, but like goddamn. But regardless, thank you very much for your donation, man. I see where you're coming from when it comes to that. Because majority of families that live in poverty, quote unquote families, majority of them are from single motherhood. Because she doesn't want to work. She wants to survive off the system. And do what's even worse? I don't know if you guys dealt with it yourselves. There's grown black men that graduated from high school that's about to do their own thing, probably move to a dorm in college. His mother starts to act all fucking weird, talking about, oh, you're gonna leave me alone and this and this and that. Like, hold up, bitch. Hold up. You were advocating for your son to move out as fast as possible. As soon as he does, you want him to become a son husband? I repeat, a son husband. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. But I'm sure a majority of you guys know what I'm talking about. Regardless, Brothers Delight, thank you very much for your donation. Chaos says fake up allows them to project their fakeness out into the world so they can look as fake as they are on the inside. Bro, a woman's livelihood is fucking fake. Everything that they do, everything that they think, everything that they fucking spew out of the goddamn mouths, 99% of it is fucking lies. And that's the uncomfortable truth that we have to deal with as men. It's the uncomfortable truth. The only time that she tells the truth is if she's in dire danger. If she's not in dire danger, she is definitely going to do her best to fuck with you. Because I don't know. I truly believe it's in their nature to be agents of chaos. I really do. Because society is so comfortable, society is so protected, they are so bored that they literally go out into the world to cause motherfucking drama. And if anything happens in the process, they're going to expect to make a few books. They want a few interviews. They want to have some guest appearances to make some motherfucking money. It's not even about being attacked. When it comes down to it, it's all about attention. That's all it is. Do. Chaos says, lament to regret. To regret, huh? All right, I'm not going to scroll back up because I'm going to be lost in the chat. But thank you very much for giving me the definition, Chaos. I really appreciate it because I have seen this word before, but I don't see people saying that. I might see it again if I see in like some type of paperwork. But like when it comes to conversation, no, I never hear it. Lost Vein 91 says probably their most disgusting trait is how fake they are. Well, I wouldn't okay. How do I explain it? I wouldn't 100% I wouldn't put it against them. I wouldn't put it against them because their primary biological imperative is to get the most highly qualified male within their vicinity. So, in order for them to stand out from the rest, they have to do some dumb shit such as, put on makeup, put on some type of heels, put on certain clothing, and blah blah. This shit has been happening since the dawn of time. It has been happening since the dawn of time. I'm not gonna hold it 100% against them because I think or I know it is a biological imperative for them to accustom themselves to appease the top 1% of men, right? Because that's what majority of women go for. To appease Chad, Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray, they are going to dress according to what they are attracted to or not. Hold up. Digital HD says, I mean, we are living in the end time, so we may see God soon. Okay. Digital, are we truly living in the end times? Or is it just a repeated cycle of the end of a civilization? I repeat, is this truly end times? Or is this just a repeated cycle of the end of a civilization as we know it? Let me go ahead and play this video. I don't think I played this video yet. Let me go ahead and play this video for you guys.
Oh, messy. The divorce between Jeannie Mai and Jeezy J. Wayne Jenkins, it's so messy. And at this point, they are fighting over their child. We all hoped it wouldn't come to that, but it has come to that. And so we're going to get into the details of it in this video. But first, if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, I feel like y'all know up with Jeannie's divorce through the court documents. And there is a response here filed on December 19th to the
I'm sure you guys remember these two couples that I went over last week or a couple of weeks ago. I forgot when, but I'm sure you guys remember that I went over the rapper Young Jeezy divorcing his wife. Once again, it's very, very difficult for a man to come to a conclusion to divorce his wife. So, my question is, what is she doing to the point where a man is considering risking half of his motherfucking assets so you can go away? That's just me. That's just me. As a multimillionaire, I'm pretty sure Young Jeezy isn't quick to do divorce. But if he is adamant on divorcing this woman, what the fuck did this woman say or do for him to get to that point? All right. Don't put on your motherfucking simp pants on. Don't be in goddamn white knight talking about, ooh, Saritas. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh my. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Get used to it. To hold women accountable for the dumb shit that they do. But let's go ahead and continue the video. Let's see what else they had to say.
the petitioner, who is Jay Wayne, his motion for a temporary hearing. Now, apparently, he wants a temporary hearing to discuss Jeannie gatekeeping their child. And so this is Jeannie's response. His actual motion, the documents, I don't see where the documents of the motion are uploaded, but her response goes paragraph to paragraph. Like her number one matches his number one, her number two matches his number two. So you can pretty much gather what he said in his motion. Now, I want in September. So it goes on to say that in response to paragraph 4 of Mr. Jenkins' motion for a temporary hearing, I hate calling her Miss Jenkins because this guy did her so dirty. I'm gonna just call her.
Oh my god. Sorry guys. I'm watching this female's channel. Of course, a fucking dumb bimbo is gonna take the side of a middle-aged fucking thought. I don't give a fuck if she's Asian. If she's Western, that's all you need to know. Let's go ahead and continue.
Jeannie. In response to paragraph 4 of Mr. Jenkins' motion, Jeannie shows that she has demonstrated remarkable flexibility to accommodate Mr. Jenkins' schedule. Not only has Jeannie agreed to all the dates that Jeezy requested, but on multiple occasions, she's also been flexible with him, changing the dates that were mutually agreed upon.
Lies, lies, bullshit. Lies and bullshit. Because I guarantee you, more likely than not, if a man was actually offered that type of deal, if he was in a divorce, he wouldn't have went to court in the first place. So I call complete bullshit, in my opinion. Remember, well, I'm sure you guys don't remember, but let me remind you, Young Jeezy is the one that said that his ex-wife is keeping him away from the daughter. And let's go before that. The ex-wife, she really tried her best to try to stop the divorce. But as soon as she realized that she can't stop the divorce, out of nowhere, he's a bad father. Am I surprised? Not really.
And she also agreed to Jeezy having their daughter for an extended period of time over the Christmas holidays. And it's also worth noting, with respect for consistency, that Jeannie has typically responded to communication from Jeezy regarding visitation within 24 hours of receiving it. So she's saying she's being flexible, and he's saying she's not.
Honestly, okay. Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. I want you guys' honest opinion. Who should the child go to? The person that can afford to take care of the child, or the person that relies on her ex-partner to take care of the child? So one put, hey, if the father is able to pay and take care for the child needs to go to the father. But put two, if the mother should have the child and rely on the father's expense. That's how it should be in the first place, honestly. That's how it should be in the first place. Because to me, personally, a mother is crucial for a child when it comes to birth to like 6 years old, 5, 6 years old. Not being generous. When it comes to a mother, her rearing is crucial from birth to 5, 6 years old, maybe 7. Let's put 7 in there. But after that, the rest of the journey is up to the motherfucking father. And guess what? That journey is way goddamn longer than what the mother did. I'm not trying to downplay what the mother did. What I'm saying is we need to put way more importance on the involvement of the father. I'm serious. I am completely serious. I am completely blessed that I was able to be raised by my father. And my father, he had to raise me on his own. And he was very young as well. Very young. But he still pulled through. He didn't bitch on social media. He didn't moan on social media. He didn't beg for motherfucking GoFundMe. He didn't do none of that crazy shit. Okay? He just did what he had to do in order to take care of his children. And he didn't even expect any type of thanks, no thank you, or nothing. He didn't expect none of that shit. Now imagine being raised by a single mom. Imagine being raised by a single mom. Best believe, and I've seen it myself, the mom shames her own children, especially her son, to respect her because, yo, I did this, I did that, I went to school, I went to work, I bought groceries. Like, bitch, that's what the fuck you're supposed to do. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So you bragging about being an actual adult? Imagine how foolish a man starts to brag about how independent he is. He'll be look like a fucking idiot. More than likely, he'll probably get beat up. Yeah, he will get beat up for saying that dumb shit. Mortician Stone says, I wish my father had plans, but he can't plan shit. He relies on my mother to do the plan because he's a sim. Yeah, of course. Of course. See, that's the thing. That's the difference between how I was raised and unfortunately how you were raised. My dad was the judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to planning. Of course, he will take my mother's word for like he'll take my mother's opinion for consideration. Don't get me wrong. He didn't like outright ignore her. But at the end of the day, what he said was motherfucking law. Motherfucking law. Nobody can bitch, nobody can moan, nobody complain, nobody can fucking say some dumb shit. Because guess what? It's his house, his rules. And guess what? That's the best possible way to raise a family. It is. It truly is. Of course, my father respected my mother. Don't get me wrong. Of course he did. Of course he did. But when it comes to important decisions, he has the final say. And that's how it should be. Lolo says single mom just look at Detroit, Chicago, the state of them now. I don't even want to think about it, bro. I don't want to think about it. I already know it's like pretty much borderline anarchy. IY fan says, Sir Eudes, mothers are only need for the first few years. And even then, if you could afford a wet nurse, then you don't need her at that. Once artificial wombs are made, women are over. Well, I agree. I completely agree. But at the same time, before the artificial wombs, I would say until the child is 6 or 7, that's the mother's domain. That's the mother's domain. Like, she is the one that's supposed to teach empathy, sympathy, teach the child to, like, show emotions or not, all that stuff. But after that, the father comes in and he will teach the son, like, hey, there's a time and a place to show your emotions. Let alone, you need to learn how to hunt. You need to learn how to kill. You need to learn how to maim. You need to learn how to make weapons. You need to learn how to make a house. You need to learn how to make a fireplace. And the list goes on. I didn't even mention about learning how to farm. Chaos for You says, there can only be one captain of a ship. You can't have two captains on one ship. It will never work. And he speaks 1000% facts. Do you know how fucking difficult it will be if you were running? Like, I'm sure you guys dealt with it sometime in your life, in middle school or high school or college or whatever it is, where somebody wants to take charge in a group project or a group event, and you tell them, like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, I'm the one that's in charge. But that person, they're very persistent on what they want, what they envision. And then that's when the buddy heads come in. All I'm saying is a father is crucial when it comes to teaching the child how to control their emotions, whether they're a son or whether it's a daughter. It's crucial. I know that the daughter has more leniency, like, don't get me wrong, especially when she gets older. But at the end of the day, she needs to know there's a time and a place to bitch and moan. There really is. And that's where a lot of children, Gen Z / Gen Alpha, they tend to motherfucking forget. They really do. The parents, majority of parents, do their best to make sure that you are prepared to become a productive member of society. But the son or the daughter have a rude awakening if they cross a dude or they cross a chick that doesn't put up with their bullshit. I know it's a story as old as fucking time, but it needs to be mentioned. This is why fathers are important. Because if the father wasn't there, and if the son and the daughter are doing their dumb shit, the son will be in jail, and the daughter will be in jail and or will be on OnlyFans and stripper poles and etc. Masculine fathers shut that shit down. They really do. Mortician Stone says, today's parents raise their children like cats. Well, I don't blame you when it comes to that analogy. I really don't. Because once again, they only give their children nothing but social media. They don't even monitor their social media. Then they act all shocked when we have another dope fiend rapper on the rise, and you have another child that is very interested in the degeneracy that's happening in society today. Where do we go wrong? Oh my god, I just only gave my children unrestricted internet, and I gave them Krispy Kreme donuts and a motherfucking Snickers bar. Like, are you stupid or are you dumb? It's crazy to me. But before we do this segment, if you want to support your boy, link on top of the chat, Cash App /Sir Yeetus, or you can super chat. Any donations appreciated. Thank you very much. All right, let's play this video because this topic is recently. It is recently. And honestly, it's a big deal, according to my knowledge. It is a very big deal. Let's go ahead and play this.
Their state's 2024 primary ballot. The 14th Amendment of the Constitution says office holders cannot support insurrection. And the judges say that Trump did that with his actions on January 6th. Trump campaign calling the ruling a...
Listen, whatever... Okay. I jumped the gun. That's my fault. Let's go ahead and finish this before I get my two-piece.
quote, scheme to interfere in an election on behalf of crooked Joe Biden. With more, we are joined by a constitutional law expert, Loyola Law Professor Jessica Levinson. Jessica, good to see you. We've never seen anything like this in U.S. history. Can you break down what the court is saying here?
So exactly as you said, the Colorado Supreme Court is looking at the 14th Amendment. This is a post-Civil War portion of our...
All right. I'm not trying to be mean, chat. I'm really trying not to be mean, chat. But does she look like Thing 1 and Thing 2 from the Cat in the Hat movie? I repeat, does she look like Thing 1 and Thing 2 from the Cat in the Hat movie? I can't take her face seriously. Oh shit. Let's go ahead and continue.
Constitution, and it was meant to prevent people from the Confederacy from serving in government again, saying essentially, if you're trying to destroy our government from within, then we don't want you representing it. And so
once again, it was proof false. It was proof false with multiple evidence. But of course, the media is not going to be honest. They're not going to be honest. You don't even have to be a Trump supporter to know what they're spewing out, and all these motherfucking charges that they're throwing at him is bullshit. is bullshit. Bullshit. And if you guys cannot see through the face value information that you're getting from these mainstream news media, you're lost. You're completely lost. But let's continue. Let's see what else they have to say.
So it says if you engage in an insurrection or if you give aid or comfort to those who do, then you are disqualified from appearing on a ballot. We've applied this, for instance, in New Mexico.
But was he charged for having insurrection? Was he charged? Was he? Answer that question. Was he charged for the insurrection? According to my knowledge, he was never charged. So what you're doing right now, in my opinion, is unconstitutional. Completely unconstitutional.
To much lower positions, for instance, to a county supervisor, I believe. But obviously, we've never been in this situation before. The Colorado Supreme Court, as you know, stayed its decision, meaning it doesn't go into effect until January 4th, giving time for the inevitable challenge to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Yeah, a bunch of rhinos, because from what I've heard, when it comes to Colorado, the GOP is the one that initiated this type of situation. The GOP in Colorado is the one that's going against Trump. Just saying.
Just to be clear, Donald Trump has not been criminally convicted of insurrection.
Nor do you need to, I think, under the best reading of the 14th Amendment. If I look.
What do you mean you don't need to? What do you mean? Chat. Tell me what you think about this. I want to see you guys' opinion before I continue. Please type in your opinion on this situation of a person that was not convicted guilty of any type of insurrection, but this dumb fucking thing one, thing two bimbo broad said that you don't need to be convicted in order to be guilty of insurrection. How is this not a precursor to Civil War II? How is this not a precursor to Civil War II? Holy shit.
Look at the 14th Amendment, I look at its purpose and why it's there and how we've used it in the past. I don't think that's a threshold to apply the 14th Amendment here.
Okay, so we've seen this.
Wait.
Used it in the past. I don't think that's a threshold.
No, let me rewind it a
the
bit
best
more.
reading of the 14th Amendment. If I look at the 14th Amendment, I look at its purpose and why it's there and how we've used it in the past. I don't think that's a threshold to apply the 14th Amendment here.
Okay, so
What? Wait. Did you guys hear what I just heard? Did you guys hear what I just heard from this dumb bimbo think one, think two bitch? She just tried to, well, I'm not surprised because, it's a woman. She tried to move the goalpost saying that, oh, what's going on in 1776 when the Constitution was made? It shouldn't be applied to what's happening today when it comes to insurrection, even though that the president candidate wasn't fucking prosecuted to be guilty in the first place. Yeah, she's just here for attention and money. Fuck this dumb bitch.
So we've seen, this is Colorado. We've seen similar lawsuits in other states, including in California. Could something like this happen here?
Potentially. I think, again, we're waiting on the U.S. Supreme Court. And my best prediction is that they will find a reason, and I'm not sure which one it is, but there's some likely suspects, to overturn the Colorado decision.
Oh, I don't know what reason they will find to overturn the Colorado decision besides he wasn't convicted in the motherfucking first place. You dumb bitch.
Alex, I'm sure you remember in 2000, Bush v. Gore, the U.S. Supreme Court essentially decided the presidential election. It caused a crisis of legitimacy, and that was after people voted. I don't think the U.S. Supreme Court wants to make a decision that takes this option away from voters, that makes it look like they're not letting the electorate use their fundamental right to vote. So,
you stupid dumb broad. You were just advocating about Colorado taking President Trump out of the primary vote. See, I'm gonna be real, gentlemen. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 110% with you guys. This is the 19th Amendment prank that just went way too motherfucking far. I repeat, this is the 19th Amendment prank that just went way too far. Let's go ahead and continue.
So it could happen in California. I don't think it's going to.
And it should be pointed out as well, Donald Trump put 3 of the justices on the U.S. Supreme Court right now, and there's a Republican supermajority, at least a Republican-appointed supermajority. They, of course, say that they're not partisan, but sometimes prove to be.
So it will be really interesting to see how this breaks down, because, of course, this question of interpreting the 14th Amendment shouldn't have anything to do with your political ideology, but obviously it has huge political implications. I suspect we will see maybe something more like a 5-4 decision, but there's a couple of different paths the U.S. Supreme Court could take. They could say that this wasn't an insurrection, or that Trump didn't.
It wasn't an insurrection. He wasn't proven guilty, you dumb broad.
Give aid or comfort to those who engaged in it. Or, as the lower court said in this case, that this provision doesn't apply to the presidency, that it applies to other offices. So there's a lot of different routes for the Supreme Court to take here.
Yeah, you're the person who studies the legality of all this. As the guy that studies the politics of this, assuming what you're saying is true and the Supreme Court says no to this, and he is on the ballot after all, this only helps him politically. It brings the Republican Party even closer to Donald Trump. And every time the court has ruled against him, his party has rallied even more. So it's crazy to think that disqualification from the ballot could turn out to be a political win, but that may have been what the Colorado Supreme Court just handed Donald Trump. Jessica, thank you so much for your perspective.
Bro, she literally contributed to nothing. She just spewed out bullshit in order to get enough attention to fucking sound smart about the entire situation. Seriously, this is why you don't trust mainstream media. And yeah, I sound somewhat of a hypocrite for pulling up Fox 11, but this is one of the only things at the moment that's reporting the situation when it comes to Colorado. So all I'm saying is this bitch is stupid. This guy, he is definitely a motherfucking cuck for not asking the real questions, or he just being controlled by the elite. All I'm saying is this is not going to stop President Trump whatsoever to win. It's not. In fact, I predict that Colorado is going to backtrack on removing President Trump from their ballot. They're going to remove him. Not remove him, but they're going to backtrack and restore his name on the ballot, because if they really want to stick to the guns, Colorado said that, oh, we don't want President Trump to have the vote and blah blah blah. Guess what, chat? Earlier today, I learned that not Colorado, California, they are doing the exact same thing, or I would say the governor, right? Because we already know who the governor is, and he's a piece of shit. California is pushing hard to also remove President Trump from their primary ballot. I mean, it's not going to do anything because those two states always vote blue. It's not going to do anything. Just saying. But this is all I wanted to talk about today, chat. Thank you, anybody that decided to donate. I don't know if I got your donation yet. If I did, I will read it in the next chat. Also, Undead Crying is going to be streaming in like 30 minutes or 1 hour. I forgot. But regardless, do not leave, because once I end this stream, you guys will be transported to Undead Chronic's channel. And when you go to Undead Chronic's channel, please give him a like. It is your boy Sir Yeetus. This has been a very interesting stream. I didn't really get my points out, but I do believe I got my points across. And thank you, everybody that has been engaging in the chat. I am out. Peace.